After a brief slurp and swallow from the baby bulls, the baby bears have turned the bulls back around and diddled them very bigly. And with nasty Grandma Elizabeth, of course, using the Ukraine crisis to attack Bitcoin, will this geriatric ding-dong ever stop being bribed by the bankers to badmouth Bitcoin? And with Bitcoin dipping after breaching the mid-40,000s, is this bullish breakout over or just beginning? Your host, Sammy Spitshine, and with Bitcoin chugging away above 40,000 US dollars, will the baby bulls continue to play? Or, unlike your sister, will the baby bulls develop a nasty gag reflex? If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that like, subscribe to these absolute time-sensitive alerts. I have one Twitter and one Instagram, and they're both in the description below. And those are my only accounts, so all the other ones are fake, and I'm not going to message you asking how your trading's going. It's a scammer, so just don't respond and report them, because it's not me. And as well, if you're interested in any deals, bonuses, getting altcoins, securing your crypto, trading, make sure to check out all the links in the description below. And without any further ado, let's make a mess. Big! So Bitcoin, over the last few days, as I was unable to post a video, did have a nice little move to the upside here on the very beginning of March, breaking from about 37 to all the way to about 45,000 US dollars, a little bit even slightly above that. Very, very impressive. Wicking all the way up to, mid 45,000s. And now we're above the 21 and 50 daily moving averages, and a backtest to those levels around 40K is absolutely in the cards. In fact, that's exactly what to expect. So I don't think people are very bearish yet, but there are some very big things we need to take a look at here. So first of all, with Bitcoin seeing a $43,000 pullback amid expectations of another run for Bitcoin price, some people are getting a little ants in their pants. But is this very bad, or is it in fact very not bad? Absolutely very big. The overnight retreat is not being treated as a break in Bitcoin's uptrend, which began a week ago, and it was expected. After a multi-day uptrend, seeing a $10,000 gain in Bitcoin, this is not bad at all. Short-term correction is absolutely normal after taking liquidity, and small fish are stacking sats like there is no tomorrow, according to Econometrics Analytics, commenting alongside a chart showing buying habits this week. And as I've been saying, I personally believe this is the beginning of a multi-week/multi-month uptrend, but a retest, backtest absolutely is very necessary. I think we will be seeing that. And before we actually go on with more here, we see absolutely nasty granny Elizabeth Warbucks here urging regulators to increase scrutiny. She's been trying to attack crypto for, I don't know, like the past year, 2 years, because she's paid by the bankers to do that. She is a very mean person, very bad, very grumpy person who wakes up on the wrong side of the bed and decides, hey, I will say whatever the banks want me to say as long as they keep putting those dollar bills in my pocket. And she's kind of cute, actually. She's actually not that. She's not that nasty. She's kind of got some nice eyes and stuff. She's kind of cute. But she's a very bad person, very nasty. She's worried that cryptos risk undermining sanctions against Russia, and she's urging financial regulators to take this threat seriously. So, but as well, this is actually very big. So it's almost impossible for Russia to evade these sanctions. And why? So here we go. Most of the Russian banks have been cut off from SWIFT, and it's almost impossible to transfer money from banks to crypto, right? Unless the buyer and seller has an account in the same bank, they can do peer-to-peer transactions. Average Sergey can use this method, but not the oligarchs. Politicians, because I have the oligarchs/politicians, because I doubt that someone would have that much crypto to sell to these big guys. And more importantly, even if someone could get this out, it's a public ledger, and you can track this. You can monitor this, right? Crypto is very transparent. Bitcoin is very public. It's really bad if you want to do illegal things, right? I think a lot of people know that. Using crypto to buy drugs is not smart. It's easier to trace, 1,000,000 times easier to trace than using cash. If you want to do something illegal, using cash is the best thing to do, right? So again, it's silly that most people that are even the slightest bit educated on crypto understand that crypto is not good for crime. It's not, because it's completely public. So that's very big. But again, the top comment here, it's possible, it is very difficult. It's not about a few hundred or a few $1,000s here. It's about billions, and it's next to impossible to move those around without being watched. I guess you could do like mini microtransactions all the time with the help from bots and algos and stuff, of course. But it's just not as simple as little granny here saying, "Oh, they're gonna avert or they're gonna avoid all sanctions." And no, it still absolutely will affect them. But and again, that's not even the point anyway. She's only saying this because she's paid to say this, because she's a shill for the banks. So anyway, lawmakers have removed the Bitcoin ban from latest version of EU's crypto legislation, which is also good news. Legislative language that appeared poised to ban or bar proof-of-work tokens from the EU is gone from a bill that is set for votes in coming weeks here. So, absolutely very big. And the billionaire hedge fund founder Ken Griffin softens his anti-crypto stance. Why? Why has he done that? Because there's so much interest in Bitcoin. He said this week, crypto has been one of the greatest stories in finance over the course of the last 15 years, and he was previously very, very, very anti-crypto. So why the change? Well, he's worth about $30 billion. He's in the top 50 richest people in the world. And he said he's not completely sold on crypto. Citadel cannot ignore this space any longer, because even though he's skeptical, there are hundreds and millions of people in this world today who disagree with it. And he wants to help them get into crypto. He wants to make money off of it, right? And again, that's exactly why I think more and more billionaires are getting involved, because they know they can make money because people want crypto. And the more that people want crypto, the less of a choice billionaires have to hate on it. They want to make money too. In fact, that's all they care about is making money. So they can talk bad about it all they want, but just like Ken Griffin has said, yeah, I mean, they have a lot to benefit from it as well. But yeah, with Bitcoin, we're now in a very nice level, being back above these 21 and 50-day moving averages for the first time in about 3 weeks. And we saw this pump begin the very end of February, beginning of March, and we're in a much better spot. Now, all of this structure remains. We still see this MACD curving up. I think, again, this is very likely, in my opinion, going to be the beginning of a macro uptrend. It obviously depends heavily on what happens in the world, but so far, we haven't seen Bitcoin suffer as much as I think a lot of people would think, especially because crypto is playing such a key role in everything in the world right now. It's very useful for Ukraine and Russia. It's neutral. Good guys and bad guys can both use it. It's neutral. It's just a better technology than anything else we have. So of course people are going to use it. That's why it's in the news right now, because it's better than everything else. But yeah, with SPX getting a slight rejection here below the 21-day, Bitcoin is currently above it. But if this continues trending down, we saw a slight decoupling, but will it continue to decouple, or will it stay very tied to the SPX or the stock market? Yeah, over time, I think absolutely will decouple. But I think the biggest question is, will it happen at the drop of a hat, and then next thing you know, it's just completely decoupled from here on out? Or is it going to be a very slow, painful process? I actually recently have started to believe more that it could happen very, very, very quickly and never look back and create one of the biggest FOMO waves of all time. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to like, subscribe to miss these absolute time sensitive as well. If you guys are interested in bonuses, deals, getting altcoins, trading, securing crypto, make sure to check out all the links in the description below. Some very nice deals. And as well, never respond to any scammers in these comments, okay? In your emails, in Twitter, Instagram, DMs. I'm not going to message you, and I'm not going to ask you how your trading is going. I do not have any great offers to, make you guarantee 1,000% gains on your trading or something. That's not real. Those are just fake accounts. My only accounts are in the description below. Every other account is fake. I do not have a single backup account. Okay, that's not real. Those are just scammers. Hey, without any further ado, this is for me.